Many people are noticing delays in LPG cylinder deliveries and rising gas prices. But how could a war thousands of kilometers away affect the gas used in our kitchens? Today, we'll break down the surprising connection between global conflicts and the LPG that fuels daily life. Let's start by understanding what LPG is and why it's so important for millions of households and businesses. LPG, or liquefied petroleum gas, is a fuel commonly used for cooking in homes, restaurants, and food businesses. It's stored in pressurized cylinders and is known for being clean and efficient. In many countries, LPG is a lifeline for daily meals, making it an essential part of modern living. But where does all this LPG come from, and why is its supply so sensitive to international events? Most countries, including India, import a large portion of their LPG from the Middle East. The journey of LPG from oil-rich nations to your kitchen involves complex logistics and international shipping. This means that any disruption along the supply chain can quickly be felt by consumers, even if the source of the problem is far away. A significant amount of LPG supply passes through the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow waterway in the Middle East. This strait is one of the world's most important energy choke points. Any instability in this region can disrupt the flow of ships carrying LPG, leading to delays and shortages in countries that depend on these imports. The ongoing Iran-Israel conflict has created uncertainty and tension in the region. As a result, shipping routes and energy supply chains have been disrupted. Ships may be delayed, rerouted, or face higher insurance costs, all of which contribute to slower deliveries and increased prices for LPG. India is one of the world's largest importers of LPG, and around 85–90% of its imports pass through the Strait of Hormuz. This heavy dependence means that any disruption in this region can have an immediate impact on the availability and price of LPG in Indian markets. When shipping routes are disrupted, LPG shipments can be delayed by days or even weeks. This slowdown creates a ripple effect, causing shortages in local markets and making it harder for distributors to meet demand. As a result, consumers may face longer waiting times for cylinder deliveries. With supply chains under pressure, the cost of transporting LPG increases. Shipping companies may charge more due to higher risks and insurance premiums. These extra costs are often passed on to consumers, leading to higher prices for LPG cylinders in the market. In times of uncertainty, governments and energy companies may introduce measures to manage LPG supply. These can include limiting refill bookings, prioritizing essential sectors like households and hospitals, or even releasing emergency reserves to stabilize the market. During shortages, domestic households are usually given priority for LPG supplies. This ensures that families can continue to cook meals and maintain daily routines, even when commercial users face restrictions. Commercial users like restaurants and food businesses are often affected first during LPG shortages. With households prioritized, restaurants may struggle to secure enough cylinders to keep their kitchens running, leading to service disruptions and potential losses. In several cities, restaurants have already reported difficulty getting LPG cylinders. Some have had to reduce menu options or limit hours of operation. This highlights how quickly global events can impact local businesses and daily life. Governments often ensure that essential sectors like hospitals and emergency services have uninterrupted access to LPG. This is crucial for maintaining public health and safety during times of crisis. To manage limited supplies, authorities may introduce quotas or restrict the number of cylinders that can be booked per household or business. These measures help distribute available LPG more fairly during shortages. Energy companies and governments often communicate with the public about the reasons for shortages and the steps being taken. Clear communication helps manage expectations and prevent panic buying. LPG distributors play a key role in managing local supplies. They coordinate with suppliers, prioritize deliveries, and handle customer queries, ensuring that the most urgent needs are met first. Small businesses, especially those in the food sector, can be hit hard by LPG shortages. With limited resources, they may struggle to adapt, sometimes leading to temporary closures or reduced services. Some households may adapt by using alternative cooking methods such as electric stoves or induction cookers if LPG is unavailable. However, not everyone has access to these alternatives, especially in rural areas. The impact of LPG shortages can vary between urban and rural areas. Urban centers may have more alternatives and better distribution networks, while rural communities often rely heavily on cylinder deliveries. News outlets have reported on the growing LPG shortages, highlighting the link between international conflicts and local supply issues. This coverage helps raise awareness and encourages responsible usage. Consumers often react to shortages by trying to book extra cylinders or stock up in advance. While understandable, this behavior can worsen the shortage and put additional pressure on the supply chain. Technology helps manage LPG distribution more efficiently. Online booking systems, real-time tracking, and digital communication allow suppliers to respond quickly to changing demand and supply conditions. Countries sometimes coordinate with international partners to secure alternative LPG supplies during crises. Diversifying sources can help reduce dependence on any single region and improve energy security. Energy security means having reliable access to energy sources at affordable prices. Global conflicts can threaten this security, making it important for countries to plan for disruptions and maintain reserves. Previous global events, such as wars or natural disasters, have shown how quickly energy supplies can be affected. Learning from these experiences helps governments and companies prepare better for future disruptions. Maintaining strategic reserves of LPG and other fuels allows countries to cushion the impact of supply disruptions. These reserves can be released in emergencies to stabilize prices and ensure availability. Exploring alternative energy sources such as biogas or electricity can reduce dependence on imported LPG. This diversification makes energy systems more resilient to global shocks. Government policies play a crucial role in managing energy supplies. Regulations, subsidies, and incentives can encourage efficient usage and investment in alternative sources. Educating consumers about the reasons for shortages and the importance of responsible usage helps reduce panic and ensures fair distribution. Awareness campaigns can make a big difference during crises. The LPG shortage is a reminder of how global events can affect everyday life, even in the most routine activities like cooking. It highlights the interconnectedness of our world and the importance of stable supply chains. Shortages and price hikes in LPG can have wider economic impacts. Businesses may face higher costs and households might need to adjust budgets, affecting spending in other areas. The journey of LPG from production to your home involves many steps: extraction, processing, shipping, distribution, and delivery. Each step is vulnerable to disruptions, especially during conflicts. During conflicts, shipping companies face higher risks, leading to increased insurance premiums. These extra costs are added to the price of LPG, making it more expensive for end users. LPG prices are influenced by global supply and demand. When major suppliers face disruptions, prices can spike worldwide, affecting even countries far from the conflict zone. Energy markets are highly sensitive to geopolitical events. Even rumors of conflict can cause price swings as traders anticipate possible disruptions and adjust their strategies. To reduce vulnerability, countries invest in infrastructure, diversify energy sources, and build strategic reserves. These long-term solutions help ensure a stable supply even during global crises. International organizations such as the International Energy Agency monitor global energy markets and provide guidance during crises. Their coordination helps stabilize supplies and share best practices. Consumers can help by using LPG efficiently, avoiding panic buying, and staying informed about supply updates. Small actions can collectively ease pressure on the supply chain. Building resilience for future disruptions involves planning, investment, and public cooperation. By learning from current challenges, societies can better handle similar issues in the future. The LPG shortage is a powerful example of how interconnected our world has become. Events in one region can have far-reaching effects, reminding us of the importance of global cooperation and understanding. From the kitchen to the restaurant, the impact of global conflicts on LPG supply is felt in everyday life. It's a reminder that even routine activities depend on stable international systems. As the world continues to face new challenges, staying informed and adaptable is key. Governments, businesses, and individuals all have a role to play in ensuring energy security and resilience. To sum up, the Iran-Israel conflict has disrupted shipping routes, leading to LPG shortages and higher prices in countries like India. Governments are taking steps to manage supply, but the situation highlights the vulnerability of global energy systems. This situation raises important questions about how global conflicts can affect not just LPG, but also other energy resources like fuel and electricity. It's a reminder to think about energy security in a broader context.